Hello, and welcome to my Zelda maker, my Zelda-like maker, Throne Crown, uh, Throne Crown, Creative, Throne Crown Creative. So let's see how it goes. Let's load it up. So you need Flash Builder. You launch Flash Builder. You have to have Adobe Air 16 installed. You need like a Firefox 8. You get off the legacy web browser, I believe. Here, let's find out where it's at. Like legacy web browser is um, if there's FTP, Mozilla, get the Firefox 8. The new Firefoxes don't use Flash, so you need Adobe Air 16, Flash Builder, preferably 4.7, 16, and Firefox 8. And then we're here. So let's run the game. You import the TAC Creative, um, TAC Android Creative. You import map maker and WYSIWYG you don't have to worry about right now. Like we'll just touch on it later. But like let's just launch it. We'll just go here, hit F11. I believe I hit F11. There we go. All right, so we're launching. So this is the game. It's creative. Like this, it's the game. It's a full game. Right? You can just edit it. Like you can use the game as part of the game. You use all the game. It's all free. Free to use, free to play. You can sell your own games off of this. But like if you make over $2,000 a year off this game or the revenue, right? You owe me 25%. But if you don't make $2,000 or more off this game, then this is just some things I edited up real fast. But here's the game. It's a pretty cool game. Look on the side. It says read tips, how much you like. Throw a rock. It's like you can make it like it's like Gauntlet in terms of combat, but you can make it like Zelda. All right, since there's some garbage here in the beginning, let's edit it out. So we'll go to the map maker. Let's run it F11 again. So I hope you're having a good day. This is fun. You want to make a Zelda game. You always want to make a Zelda game. Now let's make it real easy, super easy. I think there's like over 100,000 lines of custom code in here. Maybe like close to more than that. Maybe even like over 100,000 lines of code, and it's all custom, all handmade. Okay, so you double click that, you hit the WYSI and you hit the overland. Then you go to maps, click the maps, and we open up the monastery because that's the first map. Double click that, double click that. It's loading. And just wait around. So control click is like the grabber. Like you hold control and click a tile, it'll grab the tile. There's tiles, D items, and monsters, and depending on what tabs you are on, that's what you pick up. So like if we pick up this, we're on tiles walls. I'm clicking control click that, I get that. Control click this. Control click that. See, it goes down to the thing. And if we're on D items, when we go to the gems, control clicks the gem. Want the floor, you get this. Control click that gets the floor. Control click's kind of tricky. Sometimes it doesn't control click good. And then there's even monsters. The monsters. It's up here. Cast monsters. There's a slow load for the first time you click on a tab. Don't worry about that. That's just, I don't know why that happened. It happened recently. Let's say you click the monster, you put a monster here. You can put a monster here. Put a goblin. We can start with a goblin. Well, let's get rid of the gems here. So hit delete. Delete some out, we want to get rid of those plinths. Those are up plinths, or monsters in general. Or just deleting, just deleting the stuff. And okay, we'll delete this monster. We don't want like people to start the game with like getting owned by a goblin. Don't want to die to a goblin right off the bat. So we'll save it. Go to maps. Click the map you want to save it, and then just save it right there. Okay, let's see what we got to do. Let's see if we wanted to undo something. Like I think we want to put that plinth back up that we just deleted. Click undo. I think you have to click it twice. The first click undo doesn't do anything, I think. Oh, it takes a while to undo because it's a big file. It's just taking a while to undo. Or no, undo will put the goblin back, right? Like these big files, it takes a while to that do undos. But it's better than nothing. Like it's an option, to undo. Okay, it's I guess it does take a while. Like it's taxing, so I wouldn't want to use undo that often. See, it put the goblin back, and then keep undoing, it'll put the other stuff back. So redo will put the what you just did last. Undo, redo, copy. We can copy stuff. Let's see. I'll copy these trees. Let's just copy the trees. Copy, copy, paste. Copy corners, and then it should paste some trees here, right? I haven't used the copies. I haven't tried this map maker out in a while. I just stripped out some stuff out of it. So it takes a while. I guess it looks take a while to paste. Yeah, see, you copy corners. You pick the upper left corner, lower left corner, and then do. And then let's just go to the drawing. Let's take this. We'll take this tile. We want to draw like a line. So we're drawing a line. If you wanted to draw a box, like you can draw open square. Pick a corner, pick a corner, pick other corner, pick a closed square, corner, close the square. Pick a change percentage change. Let's change like 5% of the map to this. And there's the 5. Did the 5% of the map change? Oh no, just 5% of 5% of the. Let's make it 50% so we know what actually happened. Yeah, see, it's 5% of the graphic you click. So 50% of these graphics will change. There, see. Anyway, so if you want to if you have say they have like grasslands, you use this percentage tool. Say grasslands, you want to have like 3 different types of grass. And you don't want to just click them all over the place. You put like 7%, and you click all your grass different times. I don't feel like undoing that right now. So there's your thing. There's some tile floors you can operate with. You can draw some floors if you want. And for example, you want to change like percentage, like this one, say it would be like 10%. 10% this one, 10% this one. Oh, I didn't do change percent. My bad. Let's make it. Oops. Um, close square. Let's just close square here. And then we want to change this to 10%, right? So say there's some there, there. That's pretty neat. Okay, that's the percentage change. So that's just drawing stuff up, and then so the basic stuff is floors. The tiles are the thing on the ground, and then the items go on top of the ground. You can pick up some of these gems. You can pick up. Pick up these gems. You know. Oops, I just changed percentage everything to gems. So 10% of the map's gonna turn to a gem. Looks like a lot more than 10%, to be honest. Anyway, I'm suspecting of that being 10%. It looks like 50% to me, doesn't it? I'm gonna click undo twice. Undo takes a while. Well, let's not press undo anymore. Oh, you know what happened? I clicked it a couple of times. That's why it's more than 10%. Because I clicked it several times. I was like, oh, it seemed like a bug, but it wasn't a bug. I was clicking to draw it all over the place. So let's wait for the undo to go through, and then I'll show you the keys and the gates and the stuff. There's some intricate things you can do in this game, but mostly just draw around. Waiting for the undo, taking a while. There you go. Wait, I think I clicked undo twice, so it's gonna take a while. Oh, there we go. Let's open another map, just for fun. So there's like another part of the map. There's a couple monsters here and there, a couple like treasures here and there. Uh, so there's some angry monsters there. You just draw, just draw a map. You just draw yourself up a map. There's an owl, and like I guess I'll get into the scripting because like if you just want to put monsters around, like the best thing to do like at first is just draw some tiles, draw some like drop drops and armors and stuff. You drop some armor or gems or necklaces or whatever. And then put some monsters to fight, and that's basically the basics. That's the basics. For more advanced stuff, I'm getting the more advanced stuff right now. I haven't touched it in a while, so like I might get confused in the advanced stuff. But let's just say cast monsters. Click this guy. Okay. So like this is really complicated. This is a really complicated scripting, like situation. This will do the say. If you want to change this to say, uh, like if you want to click this, it goes transverses it, and then I don't know. It's really complicated, like to be honest. But like so he'll say this is what he'll say. Can it be a front service? And this is like I think this is branch logic here. And then like if true, um, like you say like this is like the condition like that'll this will even say. And then like this is like what happens if you say ask him what's a quest owl? It'll say quest owl. Yes, I'm the real servant of the king. I've protected many majesty from grave evils. I've saved the kingdom many times over. Then you click after next thing he says is like all I need is a willing adventurer. Yeah, like I do the hard part, like conscripting people, right? And Alice does the hard part, and it just a willing adventurer. Tell him what to do, and my great wisdom. He'll be part of my slaying monsters. He'll do the easy part of slaying monsters. I do the hard part of conscripting them. And so it says animation and branch and all this stuff is like really complicated, like just really really complicated. Like if you want to talk to me about it, like let me know. I'm just putting this out here at first, like this whole engine out. So like that's probably beyond like scope of what you want to do right off the bat. Um, Here's a plinth. It has some crazy things too. Here's some like these are just the crazy complex stuff real fast. We'll put up. we'll- Um, I don't want to change percentages. I want to change one. Um, why does it go down? Monsters aren't going down. What's going on? Something's going on. I think maybe my controls hammered in. Sometimes yeah, my control button hammered in. That's actually a thing to watch out for. Control hammered in. It's a flash thing, Adobe Flash, not good with the control button. So we put this. That's what special means. We don't need to put anything on patrol. And if true, like what's going on? I think it crashed maybe. Like I said, this is complicated. I think I shouldn't have put click special. I think that's like give it issues. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's the drag down that shows. A equals true equals false. You can set variables in scripts and stuff. So I don't know. You probably don't want to get into scripting and stuff. Well, just throw some monsters around and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like if you're not a coder, you probably don't want to get into scripting to begin with, especially my ugly scripts. But like you can play the game. Play the game. You want to add some monsters, add some zones. Here, let's go to Overland. It's like if you add zones. I think this is how it works. Let me let it load for a little bit. Overland's like okay. Here's Overland. This is just really tricky. See that little gobbledygook down here? This is like this is where they load. Like if you leave the map on the edge of the map to another map, you'll come out exactly on the edge of another map. So like you see, 1636 is here, 1680. So like we start at the monastery, and you go up and get off green. So we showed the monastery earlier, and then we showed off green. So off green's above it. So you want to put something above high plains things, I believe. Let's say we want to put like say we want to put like Goblin Dungeon 4, and we put it like right above high plains. Yeah, you click that Goblin Dungeon 3. Yeah, so what you do is you click over here and then click up here. You know, this is like the files of all the files. But like I'm not sure how you save the overland. Let's just go to. I think once you do it, you're like it's done. Here, let me launch again. But like that's how you change different zones around it. If you want, you probably want to just put down lots of tiles and lots of zones and just make a really big map. Like you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about like anything. Just like monsters and like treasure and like the tiles, and then like from there you can go like crazy. Okay, let's overland. See if it saved. If it didn't save, probably delete will take them out. You know, I just I heard it overland. I'm waiting for it to populate and load. There we go. So it didn't save. So let's see if we can save it. I'll put Goblin Dungeon 1 here, and then we'll save. Big overwrite. Big difference. Cancel it. No, I don't want to. I don't, cause like you know, if you ever see that, you're saving like the wrong file to the wrong file. Like if you load like monastery, like let's say we load monastery. There's a way to save that overland. You just play through the menus. It's somewhere. Oh, there. I think it's this overland save down here. But anyway, say we just loaded up. This is not monastery. This is like Goblin Dungeon 2. Okay, so we load up Goblin Dungeon 2, right? And if we save the Goblin Dungeon 2, maybe Goblin Dungeon 1. Is it Goblin Dungeon 3? This is definitely not. Maybe this is Goblin Dungeon 4. No, Goblin Dungeon 1. Read that? Yeah, say if you save to the right file, it'll just prompt you can save it. But like say we're Goblin Dungeon 1, let's say we're trying to save the Goblin Dungeon 2. Like it'll say, "Whoa, don't do that." You know, big warning. So don't see the big warning. You're probably saving the file to the wrong directory, right? All right. So that's some basics, you know. So if you just want to edit, let's go back to Overland. So like, let's say we wanted to make like a higher stage than we had like just a big grassland. Like this is probably what you'll end up doing, you know. Let's we'll make it like we'll put this Gym debug here, and we'll just move this to okay Gym debug okay, and we'll overland. I think this overland save. Yeah, so overland save. This is how you save your overland, you know. So we did Gym debug in 2.9. So let's open this. This is what you should do, you know. Put this Gym debug above high plains. You get there by clicking this overland. Put the Gym debug 2.9 there. Save overland. So here's the map. I don't want any walls around the outside. What is this? It's me. It's me again. Okay. So let's get rid of these walls around the outside by hitting delete and change all. Well, you know what? I'll make a square. I'll do like a open square of deletes to here. I'll delete all the walls around the outside, and then we'll take control here. Control click that. Open. Okay. Yeah, it was an open wall. No, it's just all grass. We only need one of these guys here, so you'd only want one of your guys. I don't know what happens if you have multiple guys, multiple starting guys. Because if you want to put your starting guy, you put this guy. Is that him? I think so. No, it's right here. It's this guy. This is your starting guy right here. Okay, so okay, we delete him. So this is now Gym debug. 2.9 is saved. Then we're gonna go to high plains and open up an open point at the top of it. Because remember, in Overland, it was above it. Jim Debug 2.9 was above High Plains. Where's High Plains, you know? You say some way to save this town, man. There's these people are like having a rough time in this town. Save this town. I never really like save the town. So I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna open this up. This used to say something. Let's see what it used to say. Pass closed by order of the king. Um, also, there's a guard up the road eyeing you. It's open. Okay, yeah, it's just a future. It's just a stupid wall. So let's delete these things. Uh-oh. Error. Don't worry, this is nothing to worry about. I'll fix this real fast. 6841. Paint width. Term has no properties. What is no property? A term is undefined and has no properties. Undefined. Um. Alright. I don't know. That might fix it. I'm launching a map editor again. There's like a couple little bugs in here. Nothing major. Like I just like overhauled, ripped a bunch of stuff out of the I ripped a bunch of assets out of this because I didn't want to like some of the assets were like lately some there from the past company that I used. So you can't use their assets, you know. If you find them, you can't use them. But like I pulled them out the best I could. But like it might have like unstable the map editor just a little bit. So let's go back to maps. See if I can reproduce that. So we're up at High Plains. Takes a little bit to load. Not like anything else, you know. A lot of stuff isn't instant, you know. So we're gonna go here, try and reproduce the bug just to like fix it on the fly, right? Don't want you guys having a bug, you know. So let's I think it's there it is. Ooh, clip. Okay, clip. Term is undefined, has no properties. So that would be application MXML 68444. Okay, so A141. Oh, 141. I had this earlier. A141 is actually. You know what? I map it somewhere here. A141. Uh, it's the old map. It's an old 206, 141. Yeah, so it's 206. So I just have to do if A equals 141, A equals what was it? 206. Alright, it's just mapping an old signpost, like an old art asset somewhere. So let me just run. It should be fixed now. Like I said, I like stripping all these old art assets out, and so let's see if we can get rid of these signs now. Let's see. Oh, you know what else I can do? I can try and grab Okay, there's a similar bug that could possibly poke up on somewhere else. So, oh, I have to get maps. I'm just gonna get off green 4. Oh, you know what? I could grab another one. I'm gonna try a similar bug. I just want to see if I can trigger a similar bug. Okay, so I need to grab my dude because my dude used to be an art asset from another thing. It's a similar bug. There's no bug like Like, don't worry about this. I'm just fixing stuff on the fly. Click here. Click here. Oh no, that worked out. Okay, so let's go to I just double check. You know, if you have similar bugs, you gotta just double check them real fast. Be honest about yourself. You know. So we're loading up high planes again. If you don't save, it's not saved. You know. There's no autosave. And sometimes you don't want to autosave. And you can copy the files manually. You know, you can copy those where they're at, the directory and the data files manually. So let's go here. Click this. Delete. Oh, here it is. Clip A equals 206. Term is undefined and has no properties. Okay. Hold on. Playing game on the other side of the thing. Alright, so 206 is not actually legit, right? Okay, so let's see. Paint width equals 206. What equals 104? That's weird. Like, why would I have it go both ways? Okay, where's 206? Okay, don't mind me. I'm coding a little bit in my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna play it for a second. I want to see something. Play. Just ignoring bugs. Oh, every time you like, sometimes when you map over the thing, if it, find out where the signpost is. Can I put a signpost down? Try to find out where the signpost is at. There it is, under generators. Yeah, it's not putting down, man. Okay, so it won't let me put a sign down for some reason. So let's fix that and kick it out the door. Anyway, you clear out the signs and you can walk up to you should be able to walk up to Monsters 206. We're just debugging, guys. There's no 206. What the? Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, hold on. I'm just going through my code until I find the part where I want to. There it is. I think I might have not might have accidentally commented some of these K pluses out. In my haste. Okay, so anyway, you delete those signs, you'll be able to walk up onto the thing. That's just the basics of it. I just have to fix a little just King love it with stuff. All right, adios, good boss.